Okay, so I did not go to the Warrant concert. They sing the song Heaven, but I have a ticket to heaven and I put it on the thumbnail. And I don't know if you guys know, but heaven is the fifth dimension. It's where the religious people or whoever say we go when we die. They're correct. It's the fifth dimension, but we're on all dimensions at all times. So I just thought I would let you know I have my official ticket to heaven there. It's on my refrigerator, so when they come to get me, I just hand it to them. Okay, St. Michael says, explore your options. That's his main message to you today, is to explore your options. And underneath that is positive thoughts create positive results. So that's what your main message from St. Michael is. Keep positive, you create positive results, and explore your options. Okay? Then we're going to take some from the top. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. The other day it was upside down because we were on a different energy. This person you're asking about is trustworthy. Maybe some of you are new and you're wondering if I'm trustworthy. Maybe some of you got a new job or a new position or a new friend. Well, it looks like it's good. The energy is good. So have confidence and forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. What they're trying to tell you there is about the people that were untrustworthy in the past, the people that were not trustworthy and screwed you over in some way. You done nothing wrong. It's on them. Okay? So you don't have to beat yourself up because you let them back in or you took that job back or, the boyfriend that left came back, whatever the circumstances is. Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. I'm also hearing, you gave away your child. Some of you maybe even had an abortion, all kinds of stuff. Okay? But they're trying to tell you that that energy that you're harboring has to go because whatever is in the past is in the past. I'll give you an example. In AA, we do a lot of talking about our past because we share our experience, our strength, and our hope. Well, a lot of times they want you to tell your whole story. And mine's too long to tell, too much to tell. But the point I'm trying to make is that we need to move on from the past. Okay, we can take little tidbits and say, yeah, this happened to me and I did this, or this happened to me and I think that this was a great spiritual experience that I'd like to share. But talking about our past is just keeping us in the past. So we need to move forward. Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. Have confidence and just move forward. Okay? Now, with moving forward, I want to go with exploring your options. Okay? What do they want to say about exploring your options? We know we need to stay positive. They said stay positive. Remember, positive thoughts create positive results. Okay, and exploring our options. Okay, so what they're trying to say is King of Cups. Okay, so once again, we're exploring our options about love. Not, some of you may be exploring your options with finances because of the fact that you already have love. Okay, that's fine, but that's not what the energy is saying. The energy is saying that even if you have a partner, even if your mission partner came in, we have to focus all on love. Everything's about love. So it's back to positive thoughts create positive results with the king with exploring your options. And hello, Lee Terry. Okay, so that's what we have to focus on. Completely focus on love. Now, when I said it could be about finances, the other king did come out. Okay, so that's right on what I said. Okay, so the king of cups and the king of pattern. You don't want anything less. You want somebody that's equal give and take, that's a leader, that's going to be your asset, a mission partner that connects with you. Anything else is just low vibe, and all you can do is just love them and help them work into the solution of exploring their options and keeping positive. Okay? So that's pretty self explanatory. The person you're thinking about is trustworthy because the angels got this. Okay? So let's say you used me for an example and you were wondering if I was trustworthy. Well, I definitely am because I'm run by the angels. I'm a channeler for the angels, okay? Especially St. Michael. So if you're talking about your new job, your new situation, basically what it's saying is that the situation, the persons around you right now, they are trustworthy at this energy level, not like the other days, right? But the angels really need to be on top of this, okay? Versus you being on top of it. So if you're not connected to your angels and you're not listening to your angels in these daily energy readings, you may get thrown a little off course. So have confidence, okay? And the have confidence is getting a new perspective. So that makes sense, right? If the person wasn't trustworthy, or the job or whatever was not trustworthy, you used your common sense, you used your new perspective, you stayed in that high love vibration, you're having confidence, you're exploring your options, you're forgiving yourself, you've done nothing wrong. Get it? That's the new perspective. Okay? So I feel that that's all going very smooth. You've walked away from your 8 broken cups, or you are walking away from the past. So, once again, just what I said, I could sit here and do a full video on my past. And all you would have to do is click a button and listen to my story. I could go on to AA and sign up to be a speaker at one of their meetings, and I'd get like 45 minutes to talk about my story. We don't want to be living in that. 8 of Cups. We're walking away from our past. We're using our past to be a catalyst for our next levels. That is one way the devil tricks you into not going to another level, is keeping you in your past. I remember somebody saying to me, I've been coming to these meetings for 10 years, he said, and these AA meetings. And he said, and none of these people are doing anything but sitting in their past and staying sober and then rehashing their past. He said, they're not growing. They're not growing at all. He was absolutely right. So I didn't fall into that trap. See, I listened and I made sure I didn't fall into that trap. I can go back to that same meeting, find that same person, and they're all probably doing the same exact thing, except some have died, of course, some have relapsed, of course, because it's jails, institutions, and death that alcohol has for a future. But very few of them can say they moved on and they're 5D and higher, baby, and they're rocketed from the fourth dimension on. A lot of them aren't even rocketed into the fourth dimension. They're just sitting sober in their past story. So you got to be real careful of talking about your past too much or staying in it. Okay, so the 9 of Wands is victory over that. Everything I just said, the emotions, the feelings, the nostalgia, that's what Nine of Wands is about. It's an ending of sitting in that kind of thinking. So everything I just said, that's what the victory card here, the Nine of Wands is. So that was perfect. Okay. And then the last card here is the Destiny card, which makes total sense. Okay. This is about your destiny. It's not about sitting in the past, rehashing every day. Oh, this happened to me, and oh, that happened to me. Even if you put a positive spin on it and say, well, today I'm sober and, I don't do them things, it's still rehashing the past. So really be careful with that. It's a hard one. We want to go forward and stay in our destiny. We have a ticket to heaven, not a ticket to hell. Okay? We've already had the ticket to hell and we cashed it in. And now we have the ticket to heaven. We want to fulfill our destiny. And we'd like to finish our destiny with a partner. But some of us are not going to get a partner, they said. And I was even told that with my mission, if my ancient twin flame doesn't complete his tests, right, then I won't be with him and I will be alone. So I have to just understand that. Just like the mission partner I had here, we had to rewrite the contract because I believe he fell short from his levels and he was taken off the 4D earth plane, put into a 5D and higher plane, which they call heaven. And now he is working on what he has to do. And he's totally my guide. Totally. He's sitting right here. Okay. He's my guide. But he could have been probably much, much more if he wouldn't have fell for the matrix tricks. And I'm going to leave that there. But the destiny, that's what we're trying to fulfill. Okay? Now, with all that being said, we could stop right there. But since I have these 2 extra decks, see, now that's another thing about having more than one deck. I want to be able to use all my decks and get information. So we're going to go a little bit longer and we're going to see what these have to say. Okay? So we've got the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands in this energy is like what I said, the 9 of Wands was that victory card over your emotions and not sitting in those past thoughts and talking about them. I want you to look at the picture on the card. Okay? It's more of a celebration energy, your emotions. So I'm drawn to like her mini skirt. Like I wear that a lot. Well, actually I have it on right now. I have the skirt on. Isn't that funny? Okay, I'll see if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a blue jean skirt, just like that, right? Okay, so that's the energy that we're supposed to be in. And I even have the same shirt on, except this one's black. This one is one Lee gave me also. So that's the kind of mood we're supposed to be in. Kind of with our tambourine here, me with my tarot cards, right? So that's all just backing up what we're saying. Now we'll just go a little bit deeper. 6 of Wands. Okay, so that's now you saw the 9 of Wands, you saw the 4 of Wands. Now this is the 6 of Wands. See how her hands are drawn to the spotlight? It's like she's got her mini skirt on, but now she's got a pretty white blouse on because this is her kind of saying, I've got my ticket to heaven and I'm ready. See? The cards are just backing up everything I'm saying perfectly, and they're giving you pretty pictures. Exactly. This is the card where we're not supposed to be looking at our past. See the past? He was a little boy with a puppy. Now he's a big man with a dog. Don't dwell on the past. This is the past card. You can think about when you were a puppy and a little boy, right? But you're not there no more. You're a big man with a dog now. And you don't need to keep reliving when he was a puppy and you were a boy. And all the things in between, right? can't make this up. I'm not like scripting these cards, but it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Just what I'm saying. Four of Pentacles. What they're saying here is, you see how she's got her purse and her hands on it like this? Like, you ain't taking what I worked so hard for. And that's a really good one. I think Leah's on here live, and I think she understands that one really good. You ain't taken what I worked so hard to get to. Exactly. So that's your picture, Lee. And it's all of our picture. We have come this far. We've got the ticket to heaven. And you know what? We're not going to let anybody stand in our way. That's why I had to mention your ancient twin flame. If that's who's coming in, or whoever it is, right? Whoever your mission partner is that's coming in, they got to pass all their tests. And if they don't pass all their tests, they don't get to be with you. And you're going to have to do this alone. That's just the way it is. But you're not alone. You have all your spirit guides and etc. But you're physically not going to have anyone there. They're all going to be like this one here, invisible to the eye. Some of you may be able to see them. Okay, now the last thing I want to tell you is the Five of Swords. There are some challenges coming. You see how he's got his hand on his head? Okay, but what I'm drawn to is a few things. One is, this is his higher self saying, help, I've got this ticket to heaven. I'd like my mission partner, but I don't have him at the moment, you know, whatever he's saying, right? And then you see the bird giving him a kiss. That's how I look at it. The birdie's giving him a kiss and taking away his headache. The other night I had a pressure headache from the geometric storm, and my kitty Wilbur laid on my head and like sucked out all the negativity. It was so cute. Laid right on my head on my pillow. So that's what this picture reminds me of. This ain't going to go unchallenged. This playing out our destiny, it's not going to go unchallenged. Okay? But this one fell on the floor. But there is a major Three of Cups celebration coming. Okay? And you hear that everywhere. You hear that we're here for the celebration. Well, in order to get to the celebration, there's a lot of challenges, the Five of Swords, that are coming and that have come. Okay? So stay in the mode of asking your angels for help. There's confirmation. And then know that everybody and everything is helping you. So your puppies, your doggies, your kitties, the birds in the sky, there's, if your real eyes could just see everything that was around you, you wouldn't probably be even able to walk, because you'd be running into stuff all the time. So just like the story I told you about the cat laying on my head, sucking out the pressure that was in there from the solar storm, okay, that's like this bird giving you a little kiss through the challenges. And last of all, your Eight of Pentacles, your hard work is paying off. So we're going to go back to this picture here where she's holding her purse and saying, nope, you can't have it. I worked so hard for this. Well, there's a picture of you working hard, the Eight of Pentacles. All this work is paying off. You did get the ticket to heaven. If you're watching this, you did receive that ticket to heaven. They want me to tell you that it's not just a thumbnail. It's not just something that I'm yakking about. It's really true. You've passed the test. You've done it. Now we'll see if the others around you in physical 4D pass their tests. We'll see if the people in the 5D and higher pass their test, and they're going to come in and help you, etc. So the whole thing right now is just basically spinning. And it's like the teacher is sitting there, and what's she doing? Figuring out, okay, he passed, right? With her red pen. That's what's going on right now. Okay? That's why the hair is up and the pen is in their hand. And that's what's going on. It's like another major judgment, but it's not a 4D judgment. It's a 5D and higher judgment where it's like, okay, where's that destiny card? Okay, well, we need to see if they fulfilled their soul contract. Some of them rewrote our contracts, and now did they live up to that one? Because they're not getting a third one. Maybe some of you are, but mine ain't, you know. So, okay, and we're going to leave with the oracle card of divinely guided. Okay, and I'm just going to read what that says. It says meditation, telepathy, law of attraction, and astral travel. So, everything I just said, okay, astral travel, you do at night, okay, meditation, telepathy, talking without words. Um, all of these are what I do majorly. That's why it's even hard for me to talk on the phone with people because it's just hard. It's just hard for me to do it. This is even hard for me to do, but I do it. Okay. So, meditation, telepathy, law of attraction, which is manifesting, bringing in what you want, and the astral travel is where we go every night when we sleep. So we're divinely guided, and they want you to know that right now you're just finishing off your last chapter of your soul contract. Okay? So thank you for listening.